Good afternoon, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for The News Now. This is where we bring you stories that we're working on for you right now. And I'm wearing yellow because I'm so happy it's Friday. I know you guys are too. Happy Friday to you. TGIF. I've been waiting on Friday since what? Monday. Yes. You can watch us on various platforms. That includes our website, WTOC.com, the WTOC apps, Amazon Fire, Roku, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Lots of places you can watch us. I want to highlight Facebook. That's where you can actually interact with us live, ask a question, leave a comment. If you do ask a question and I don't have the ability to answer it, I can always go back in the comment section afterward and give you a link to get you a little closer to what you're looking for. So no problems there. I'd like to thank those of you who are joining us already. Teresa Braddock, Mary Treader, Willie Daniel, April Matheson, so many more of you saying hello and giving emojis. I see your comments and I appreciate you joining us. Okay, so right now we're still on top of the big story. The Beaufort County School District putting 4 schools on lockdown this morning. They did it at Bluffton High School, May River High School, Bluffton Elementary School, and H.E. McCracken Middle School. They were all placed on lockdown after a threat was made on social media. The Beaufort County School District calling it a, quote, generalized, non-specific threat. The Bluffton Police Department has assigned additional officers to each school. The lockdown has since been lifted. So for those of you just now tuning in, these 4 schools that are on your screen in Beaufort County, South Carolina, the lockdown has been lifted, but the officers and the extra security remain right now. We have a reporter working to learn more information on the exact threat that was made, and as soon as we get that information, we'll pass it along to you. So Hurricane Lane is getting closer and closer to the Hawaiian Islands. I want to show you video. This is a live look right now that we have of Oahu. This is from Surfline. Look at that right there. Those waves are huge, and you can clearly see the palm trees blowing in the wind. Normally, this is a very different view with clear blue skies and soft waves. Right now, very choppy waves, gray sky, palm trees blowing. Keep in mind the state of Hawaii, all the islands, under a state of emergency right now. Meteorologists in Hawaii saying the worst is still yet to come. But you know what? Speaking of weather, let's look locally at WTOC Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley. He's got a look at our weather.
Good Friday afternoon, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley here. Looking at some cooler temperatures across the area. We're all in the 80s as of right now, and a little bit of humidity in the air with some temperatures feeling like the lower 90s as you get south of the Altamaha River, but not much of an added factor as you get back towards Statesboro and Swainsboro. Still feels like the middle 80s there. And we had a few light showers showing up on our Safe Flight Security First Alert Live radar. A northeasterly flow will give us at least a chance for a few of these scattered showers trying to creep in from the Atlantic, especially south of I-16, it looks like. Cold front to our south, so that's giving us some of the slightly cooler than average temperatures, which we will see today. So let's take you hour by hour for the rest of your Friday afternoon. Notice this particular computer model picking up a little bit of shower activity south of I-16. Could even see an isolated thunderstorm, but nothing too crazy in here for today. And we'll keep a slight chance for a shower even in the overnight hours, but I think most of your weekend will be just fine. Updates coming up for you starting on The News at 5.
Keep in mind, we are in the peak of hurricane season right now. Hurricane Matthew didn't happen until late September, early October. So if we had another storm, keep in mind, ask yourself if you're really prepared. If you have medical needs, joining the evacuation registry with our Coastal Health District should be a key part of preparing. As of today, there are actually less than 100 people who are on that registry. Keep in mind, during past storms, area hospitals made room for medical registry patients, but that's changing this year.
We won't be using any of the local hospitals. What we're looking for are any inland facilities. It could be a nursing home, could be a hospital, could be an inpatient hospice for our medical folks. And those are folks who need that higher level of care.
Functional needs patients will still head to Augusta like last year. The registry, keep in mind, is open year-round, but it will stop accepting new people 72 hours before a storm impacts our area. So the best thing to do, instead of waiting till the last minute, go ahead and get yourself on that list if you need to be on the list, just in case. That way you have kind of a backup safety zone. All right, guys, I always say I get to questions and comments on Facebook. We do have someone who asked about the 4 schools that were placed on lockdown earlier this morning in Beaufort, South Carolina. Let's get a list of those schools back up again. Keep in mind, these schools are no longer under the lockdown, but the schools that were impacted were Bluffton High School, May River High School, Bluffton Elementary School, and H.E. McCracken Middle School. Now, these schools received a threat via social media. Right now, WTOC is working to learn exactly what that threat was. We also can confirm that the school district sent officers to each of those 4 schools to make sure all students, faculty, and staff were safe. We have no reports of any incidents of violence at all, so I want to make sure everyone knows all the students, faculty, and staff are safe. We're still working to learn more information, though, on that lockdown. All right, guys, that's all I have for you right now. Keep in mind, you can always reach us online at WTOC.com. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll be back at 3 with another update.